Good afternoon, I'm Magnus. My organization, FVO, has been serving the poor since 1889. Each year we receive around 13,000 applications. We distribute around 45 million Swedish crowns to individual households. However, our current application process is complicated and time-consuming, both for the applicants, but also for our case managers. In fact, we receive thousands of incorrect and incomplete documents. It would be amazing if IA could make it easier for the people in need to apply, and if IA could make it take care of some of the complicated manual case handling process. We believe that a time-saving solution based on IA would make it a big difference, not only for us, but also for our partners in the civil society, and most of all, of course, for the people in need. Thank you.
Okay, since there's a lot of backend in this application, it won't be much to look at, but we can describe the data. Sort of, this is all anonymized, so it's not.
For all that, maybe we should introduce ourselves.
For sure.
I'm Robert.
I'm Philip.
I'm Tim.
I'm Eric.
We are all in the Machine Learning Master at KTH. And to give a brief overview, as Magnus just said, FVO works with handing out financial aid to applicants. They have thousands of applicants each year, and this is a very document-heavy process. So we've built an application that completely automates this, saving a lot of time for the reningen FVO. So Philip here is going to demo it.
Sure. The data sort of look like this. It's not necessarily like pure PDF. Usually it's photos. It's very unstructured. All of this is fake data, so don't worry. Can look like this. And it contains information about how many children they have, the bank statements, income declarations. So our applicants add a certain amount of documents that are required. They will upload it, submit the documents, and then it will be sent to our backend for some processing.
Just to explain this process first, it's shown that applicants have a very hard time submitting the documents at the right places. So here in the document processing stage, we automatically classify the documents with the Google Gemini AI. The next
So now it passed the classification. I made sure it was one application form, it had the income declaration, etc., etc. I also did like unit tests. So it checked whether the income declaration was for the right year. So it wasn't for 2022 or something else. And then it will look at extract certain key numbers. For instance, how many minors they live with, the total income. And then they will compare this with Skatteverket's definition of someone who is in economic need. Now you don't see anything.
Yeah, we're not done. So what just happened is that, as Philip just explained, we use Skatteverket's schablonregel to classify the applicants as financially needy or financially not needy. The next step is to match the specific applicant with a foundation. So here we have suggested foundations based on the applicant's descriptions in the form that they've provided. What is amazing about this solution is that we actually know it will impact. Föreningen FVO have a backlog of thousands of applications that currently takes months. We will reduce this to minutes. Imagine the amount of time we save and resources and money by using a system like this.
We can also display that it does not work, or it will flag if something is incorrect. So for instance, we can use this one, I think, hopefully. So we're not maybe the best at front end, so therefore.
So of course, if the applicants are in financial need, i.e. that is, they are below the threshold proposed by Skatteverket, then they will be given financial aid. If they are above this threshold, they are not deemed to be financially needy, and we will therefore be given a rejection. So in this specific case, there's some processing time behind it, and this is the faulty.
I hope so. Maybe not. We'll see. It was not. But we can compare the numbers at least. Here's some income, 228,000 plus some capital, and should add up to the sum. Number of minors, we can also look at that. Should be correct. This is fake data. This is born 99 over 18, born 01 over 18, and then we look down here, born 10, it's under 18. So yeah.
So just to give some a brief overview, this threshold determined by Skatteverket is determined on the income as well as the number of kids that live in the same household. So we've determined this threshold based on the familjebevis, on the family certificate, and the income extraction.
Thank you.
Thank you.